What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing something a little different, but honestly, it might be the most important video I've ever made. We're going to be talking about the 7 must-have emergency crisis tools every single home needs. I literally went out and bought all of these, and we're going to unbox them and show you exactly why you need them. You might think, oh, that'll never happen to me, but trust me, when the power goes out or something crazy happens, you do not want to be the person who isn't ready. Being prepared is everything. I've spent thousands of dollars on crazy challenges and giving away money, but today, we're investing in something that could literally be priceless: your safety. We're going to go through each of these 7 items one by one, and I'll explain why they are absolutely non-negotiable. We're talking about things that can keep you safe, fed, and connected when everything else goes wrong. This isn't just about buying stuff, it's about giving you and your family peace of mind. So stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have a complete checklist of what you need to be prepared for almost anything. And who knows, maybe we'll do something crazy with these tools later on. But for now, let's get into it. This is the ultimate home emergency tool breakdown. Let's go. Alright, first up on our list, and this is a big one, is a reliable flashlight. And I'm not talking about the little keychain light or the one on your phone that drains your battery in like 20 minutes. I'm talking about a serious, heavy-duty flashlight. When the power goes out, your entire world goes dark. It's disorienting, it can be scary, and trying to find your way around your own house becomes a massive challenge. You could trip, you could fall, you could have no idea what's going on outside. A powerful flashlight is your first line of defense against the chaos of a blackout. I went out and got this tactical LED flashlight, and this thing is an absolute beast. Look at this. It's super bright, it's durable, and most importantly, it runs on batteries that you can stock up on. Your phone is going to be your lifeline for communication, so the last thing you want to do is waste its precious battery life by using it as a light source. You need a dedicated tool for vision. We're going to turn off all the lights in this warehouse right now to show you just how powerful this thing is. Are you ready for this? 3, 2, 1. Boom. Total darkness, and now, look at that! It's like daylight in here. Seriously, get a good flashlight. Get 2, get 3. Put one in your kitchen, one in your bedroom, and one in your car. Make sure everyone in your family knows where they are. Check the batteries every few months. This is probably the cheapest and easiest step you can take, but it's one of the most critical. Don't rely on your phone's little light, it's just not enough. A dedicated, powerful flashlight is step 1 to taking control of an emergency situation instead of letting the darkness control you. Okay, tool number 2, and this one is a complete game changer when things get real. A fully stocked first aid kit. Think about it. During an emergency, professional help might not be able to get to you right away. 911 could be overwhelmed, roads could be blocked, anything could happen. If someone in your family gets a small cut, a burn, or something worse, you are the first responder. Having the right supplies on hand to clean a wound, stop bleeding, and bandage an injury is not just a good idea, it's absolutely essential. It can prevent infections and keep a minor problem from turning into a major medical crisis. We bought this comprehensive kit right here, and we're going to open it up and see what's inside. Let's see. We've got bandages of all sizes, antiseptic wipes, gauze pads, medical tape, scissors, tweezers, pain relievers, burn cream. This thing is packed. It's like a mini hospital in a box. You don't need to be a doctor to use this stuff, you just need to have it. Most kits even come with a little guide that tells you what to do for different types of injuries. This isn't about performing surgery, it's about immediate, effective care until help can arrive. You can buy a pre-made kit like this one, or you can build your own, which is actually a great idea because you can customize it for your family's specific needs. Maybe someone has a specific allergy, so you add extra antihistamines. The most important thing is to have it, know where it is, and know how to use the basic items inside. Keep it somewhere easy to grab, like under the kitchen sink or in a hall closet. This little box could make all the difference in the world. Coming in at number 3 is something that, in our modern world, is just as important as light or water. A portable phone charger or a power bank. Your phone is your connection to the outside world. It's how you get emergency alerts, check the news, contact family members to let them know you're safe, or call for help if you need it. When the power grid goes down, your wall outlets become completely useless. Your phone's battery life suddenly becomes one of the most valuable resources you have. Once it hits 0, you are cut off. You're isolated. That's why a power bank is an absolute must-have. And I'm not talking about a little lipstick-sized one that gives you 20% more charge. I'm talking about a high-capacity power bank that can charge your phone multiple times over. We got this monster right here. This thing has enough juice to charge my phone from 0 to 100%, 4 or 5 times. That could be days of connectivity you wouldn't have otherwise. It's a lifeline in your pocket. Imagine a multi-day power outage. This device is what keeps you in the loop. The key is to keep the power bank itself charged up. It does you no good if it's dead when you need it. I make it a habit to charge mine up every month just to make sure it's ready to go at a moment's notice. Keep it in your emergency bag with the right charging cables for all your family's devices. Some of the bigger ones can even power multiple devices at once. In a world that runs on information, losing power to your phone is like losing your sight and your hearing. Don't let that happen. Alright, this next one is probably the most fundamental thing for human survival, and you absolutely cannot overlook it. I'm talking about an emergency water supply. You can survive for weeks without food, but you can only last a few days without water. When a crisis hits, whether it's a hurricane, an earthquake, or a problem with the municipal water supply, clean drinking water can become incredibly scarce. Your tap could stop working, or the water coming out of it could be contaminated and unsafe to drink. You cannot assume you will always have access to clean water. The standard recommendation is to have at least 1 gallon of water per person per day stored away for an emergency. And you should aim for at least a 3-day supply, but honestly a 2-week supply is even better. You can buy commercially bottled water, which is cheap, easy to store, and has a long shelf life. That's what we did. We literally bought a pallet of it. Look at this mountain of water. It seems like overkill, but if you ever need it, you'll be so glad you have it. You need water for drinking, for sanitation, and for cooking. Another amazing option is to have a water filter. We got one of these personal water filters, and it's incredible. This little thing can filter thousands of gallons of water and remove almost all bacteria and protozoa. This means you could literally drink from a stream, a lake, or even a questionable puddle, and this filter would make it safe. Having both stored water and a reliable filter is the ultimate combination. It gives you immediate access to clean water and a long-term solution if the crisis lasts longer than expected. Don't mess around when it comes to water. Okay, you've got light, you've got first aid, you've got power, you've got water. What's next? You gotta eat. That brings us to tool number 5, a supply of non-perishable food. When the power is out, your refrigerator and freezer are just insulated boxes slowly getting warmer. Everything inside is going to spoil. And going to the grocery store? Forget about it. The shelves will be empty within hours of a crisis announcement. You need to have your own private stockpile of food that doesn't need to be cooked or refrigerated. We're talking about things like canned goods, tuna, chicken, vegetables, fruits, soups. We're talking about peanut butter, protein bars, granola bars, dried fruit, nuts, and crackers. Basically, anything you can open and eat immediately. You want to focus on foods that are high in calories and protein to keep your energy levels up. We went on a shopping spree and bought hundreds of dollars worth of this stuff. We're going to see if my team can survive on nothing but this food for the next 24 hours. It's all about having calories ready to go. The goal is to have at least a 3-day supply of this kind of food for every person in your household. But just like with water, more is always better. A 2-week supply is a fantastic goal. Remember to get a manual can opener because your electric one won't work. And check the expiration dates every 6 months to a year, rotating out older items into your regular pantry and replacing them with new ones. Being hungry during an already stressful situation just makes everything 10 times worse. A well-stocked pantry is a massive comfort. This next tool is one you hope you never ever have to use. But if you do, it could be the single most important object in your entire house. I'm talking about a fire extinguisher. A small fire can erupt at any time, but the risk can be even higher during an emergency. Maybe a candle gets knocked over during a power outage, or there's a problem with your generator, or a surge when the power comes back on. A small kitchen fire can turn into an uncontrollable, house-destroying blaze in less than a minute. It happens that fast. Having a fire extinguisher and knowing how to use it can be the difference between a small, scary incident and a complete catastrophe where you lose everything. For this video, we are actually going to set a controlled fire in this metal bin, and I'm going to show you how fast and easy it is to put it out with one of these. You just remember the acronym PASS, pull the pin, aim the nozzle at the base of the fire, squeeze the lever, and sweep from side to side. It's that simple. Okay, fire is lit, And look at that, it's out, in seconds. You should have at least one fire extinguisher in your home, but ideally more. The best places are in the kitchen, the garage, and near any workshop areas. Make sure you get an ABC-rated extinguisher, which means it can handle most common types of fires: trash, wood, paper, liquids, and electrical fires. Check the pressure gauge on them every month to make sure they're charged and ready. This isn't a suggestion, it's a responsibility. This tool doesn't just protect your stuff, it protects your life and the lives of your family. Alright, we've made it to the final item on our list, number 7. This is the ultimate utility player, the jack-of-all-trades for your emergency kit, a multi-tool. During a crisis, you might need to make quick repairs, open stubborn packages, tighten a loose screw, or even cut through something. You won't have time or light to go digging through a giant disorganized toolbox in your garage. You need a compact, versatile solution that you can keep in your pocket or your emergency bag. That's where a multi-tool comes in. This one right here is like having an entire toolbox in the palm of your hand. Let's open it up. We've got pliers, wire cutters, a knife, a saw, a file, multiple screwdrivers, a can opener, and even a bottle opener. It's insane how much utility they pack into such a small device. Whether you need to shut off a utility line with the pliers, cut open a tough MRE package with the knife, or saw through a small branch that's blocking a path, this one tool can handle dozens of different tasks. It's the ultimate problem solver. I honestly think everyone should have one of these, not just for emergencies, but for everyday life. Keep one in your car, one in your kitchen drawer, and definitely one in your emergency kit. They come in all shapes and sizes, so you can find one that fits your needs and budget. When something unexpected breaks or needs to be dealt with, you won't have to panic or search for the right tool. You'll just reach for your multi-tool and handle it. It's the definition of being prepared and resourceful. And that's it. Those are the 7 essential emergency tools that every single home should have. We covered flashlights, first aid kits, power banks, water, food, fire extinguishers, and multi-tools. Having these items on hand can turn a frightening, chaotic situation into something manageable. Your job now is to go out and build your own kit. Don't wait for the storm to be on the news. Do it now while things are calm, and you have time to get exactly what you need. And once you have your kit, don't just forget about it. This is super important. You have to check and update your supplies regularly. I'd say at least twice a year. Make sure your flashlight batteries still work, refresh your water supply, rotate out any food that's nearing its expiration date, and check the gauge on your fire extinguisher. A well-maintained kit is a reliable kit. It only takes a few minutes, and it ensures that when you actually need these tools, they're going to work perfectly. It's all about staying ready so you don't have to get ready. I want to know what you guys think. What other essential tools do you keep in your emergency kit at home? Let me know down in the comments. I read all of them, and you might give someone else a great idea. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button because we have so many more insane videos coming your way. Stay safe, be prepared, and I'll see you in the next one.